Hi, hello, welcome to AV Mapping's first product orientation. My name is Jolene. I'll be guiding you through a set of slides as well as a live demonstration about the AV Mapping product. We hope to be able to answer all your questions today, so just kind of sit through, and if it doesn't make sense, feel free to just ask us. And hopefully you get a better sense of what our product is and how useful it can be to your careers. So just to start off, AV mapping is a one-stop platform connecting filmmakers and musicians by matching video to appropriate film scores via artificial intelligence. By cutting a 6-month music for film search to only 3 steps and done in 8 seconds, AV mapping aims to enlighten more creative potential from worldwide creators with technology. Driven by the desire to shorten the work time for video producers, increase the cash flow of the creative industry, and bring more income to musicians, AV Mapping service is able to accelerate the production of the original and copyrighted music market. Ultimately, AV Mapping's AI maximizes the efficiency of the creative process while meeting the needs of filmmakers and musicians, respectively. We empower filmmakers to quickly find music that fits the nature of their work while reducing the difficulties of obtaining copyright, and allow musicians to freely set prices and track transactions. The goal of AV mapping is to use technology as a platform to connect filmmakers and musicians to free up time and capacity for creators to be creative. The artificial intelligence platform offered by AV mapping analyzes aspects of a film, such as facial expressions, color, motion, and environment to find complementary music. The genre of the music, its emotions, speed, pitch, and tune are also taken into account when matching it with a film. So as you can see from this short clip, we have analyzed the visual input from this particular film, and that has given us a lot of input which the AI uses in order to match it to background music. To further the accuracy of the music AI, AV mapping also includes a section to input information about the film to supplement the analytics obtained by the AI. So as you can see here from this short clip, there are different things that you can input, and then that gives us back a bunch of that they can actually look through,
Pain and glory, I'm moving like an orb. Fuck stress, get possessed by me. Behold of this true spirit. I'm real game,
we
ain't
will
no
go through this a
interference.
little
I
bit
hear
later,
the shit
so
that I
don't worry
say.
about it.
Spraying out a fragrance. Why vision? Cause
So, as what we think some of you are here for today is the AV Mapping Film Festival, which we are hosting. So this August, AV Mapping is hosting FAIM, a Film AI Music Festival for both new and experienced filmmakers to explore the use of AI in the creative process. It's a very, very huge opportunity for filmmakers to take a revolutionary AI product for a test drive and gain exposure among mainstream audiences and industry professionals. For both musicians and filmmakers, this will be a chance to network and seek advice from veterans in the media industry, from filmmakers to music producers to film distributors. So a little bit more about the timeline for this festival. As you can see, we have 2 different submission periods. We have the early bird and the late bird. So in terms of video submission deadlines, we have 31st July as well as the 15th of August. And depending on which round you enter into, the early bird or the late bird, that will determine later on when the lineup of chosen films and filmmakers is announced. So for early bird, that will be earlier on the 5th of August. For late bird, that would be later on in 24th August. And then on the 3rd September, we'll be releasing a fireside chat series and ending off with a final ceremony on the 24th of September. So you can visit this website, avmapping.co/fame, to learn more. We welcome all kinds of films, any genres, as long as you're between 5 minutes to 20 minutes long. And obviously, with this particular film festival, we want you to be using our product. So just to get started, you can sign up for a free trial of our music AI and use the AI to select really good background music that fits your film and submit both your film as well as using the background music that you've chosen from us to the festival, from which we will pick particular filmmakers and particular films to participate in the fireside chat series with experienced juries, such as established film critics as well as media producers, in a way that will be broadcast as well as recorded live for people to watch. So you can submit your final film to the FAIM Festival through the participants form, which is also linked here. You can find that form on our social media. We'll also be sending it into the chat. As well as for this particular festival, we actually really recommend anybody to join. We are fine with student films, with veterans in the media industry, to advertisements, to short films, anything, as long as you're within that time frame. So yeah, we welcome any sorts of submissions, and we hope that this particular product orientation will help you better understand our product when you actually start participating in this festival. So to move on into a live demonstration of our product, we'll be going through two things. Firstly, how to set up an account on the website, as well as how to use the Music AI. So when you go onto the AV Mapping website, you'll be creating an account. There'll be a sign in button, and then you can register with your email as well as a password. And after that, you can choose your language, because AV Mapping has both an English version as well as a Mandarin version. So whichever is up to you, it depends on the language that you speak. And moving on, you can also get to the analysis page in two ways. Firstly, it's the upper right of the user info page, and secondly, it's a button on the home page. I'll be orientating you to these particular buttons later on when we reach the live demonstration. But just to give you an idea, this is what the analysis page looks like. This is where you'll be uploading your video, as well as inputting important information for the AI to take in. So this is some information that you'll probably be putting in, such as film title, budget, purpose of the film, authorized area, and so on and so forth. So given that, now we'll be moving towards live demonstration. So just to give you a sense of the website, this is what the website looks like. As you can see, I'm already logged in, so this is my profile. And I can change the language from Chinese to English over here. So this is Mandarin, and then I can switch it back to English. So if I go into my profile, there are several different tabs that we can be looking at. So this is membership, roles, introduction, website, and email, as well as country. And you can actually see the different, your history of the music that you've looked at before, as well as upload music. And you can even see the transaction details that you have done in the past. So that's very interesting. But what we're here for is actually the AI. So we're gonna go up to the top over here and click Film Music Mapping. And this will bring us to the AI. As you can see, you upload your video over here. So you just click that and it pops up, and you can upload things. And you can put in title, budget, usage, authorized area, authorized time, plot summary. So when you click on these, you can just type them in. For budget, you can go up from a minimum of 1 to a maximum of 70 million. It's really up to you. For usage, this actually refers to what exactly you'll be using this video for. So for example, we give you options such as online advertisements, drama series, traditional dramas, live music, live events, so on and so forth. Something to note is that if you are going to be submitting a film to the FAIM Festival, you can actually click live events. That will actually give you some perks. So we highly recommend, if you're going to submit to the FAIM Festival, click live events under usage, so that you get something more tailored to you. So authorized area, this has global, region, and country. Region and country will have a pop-up menu down below over here that will give you, just to show you, give you several regions in the world, Asia Pacific, Europe, and so on, as well as authorized time. This is something that determines the length of the license of your music. This will be from 1 year to a decade, or something that is perpetual. We also have optional areas such as plot summary, which is something that we recommend maybe if you're a short filmmaker or you've made a film, something fictional, you can put your log line into here, or a plot summary. There's also reference music, which is very, very good. If you, for example, have your video already and you know what that music should sound like, but you can't really find something that's licensable or you can't find something that you could actually pay for or use, then you can put in a YouTube URL here to the reference, to the music that you would use as a reference, and that would actually help the AI know what your preference is. Also, some stuff for special needs, if you like particular instruments, a particular genre of music, you can actually go down to the numbers, you can put in the BPM, as well as other things, other special requirements, and that would actually bring you to everything that you need to give to the AI. So just to give you an example, something to note. When you upload your video, it needs to be in MP4 format, and the video has to be under 50 MB. So that's pretty important. If not, the AI won't accept it. But to give you an example of how it will look like, I've actually already uploaded a short film over here. So you can see an ad. So I got this ad from YouTube. It's actually just a Louis Vuitton ad, a fashion commercial. And I put in things like Louis Vuitton fashion film commercial. I put in a budget of $1 to about 5,000, and then I hit like global licensing and about 5 years for a license, and this is what it gave me. So as you can see, you will end up with your video over here. You can play it if you want. And then what you'll get is actually different songs that you can look at. So for example, I have song 1, I can actually play it. And
AV mapping.
This actually is a song that you can actually use. You can actually feel free to download a preview of it, so you'll have the AV mapping in the background, but it's actually something to think about.
AV mapping.
And if you like it, you can actually just check it. So something that you want. If not, you can actually look down, you can see a lot more. Something a lot more energetic. Then we also have something like this. A lot more
AV mapping.
And that actually has all the prices listed in USD over here. And you can check it to maybe confirm your purchase. So maybe if I like this last one over here, I can check it. And then I can confirm purchase. If I don't like any of these, actually, I can reanalyze. And that's something that will give me like a whole new set of music that I can choose from. Okay, so confirm purchase. So I've checked the last one that I like. I'm going to confirm purchase. Moving on. So now you can see that this is my order. You can see that I have product name, price, authorized time, authorized area, and so on and so forth. So I've clicked online advertisement, and this is my order. So I'm going to check out. And then I'll put in things like my name, my address, ID number, mailing address, and phone number. And then that will actually get me to the finish where I can actually purchase the music license. So that's something that should be easy to do. And as you can see, everything like transactions and so on and so forth is all hosted on the same website. And later on, when you go into your transactions page, this will actually be listed here. So that is all for our live demonstration of the product. This was just to give you an idea of what exactly it looks like and how to use it. We can actually move back to our slides so that I can give you an idea of some FAQs. So just for FAQs, some things that people have asked like very often over time is that sometimes people can't find maybe the profile or the choose role analysis in the upper right hand corner, but they can actually click log out and log in again from our website. They can actually go and find, if you can't find, for example, the music file that you've already purchased, then you can actually go into your transaction details to find it. And you will get the film with the music that you just purchased, but we only provide certain kinds of music files. So this is WAV and MP3 music files, because filmmakers, we know that they have very different format and resolution demands. So just to give you an idea of membership information, you can see from our video membership for filmmakers, you actually have a 14-day free trial. But moving from the right to the left, you can start with maybe non-commercial, which is $120 a month. That gives you up to 10 analyses for videos. You get up to 30 music recommendations. We recommend this for very casual usage, for like maybe the public, or like if you're using it for private, you're making travel vlogs for your family and so on and so forth. Maybe if you want to step up, you can go to personal. That's $300 a month. It gives you a little bit more in terms of video analysis and music recommendations. And we would say this is best for frequent usage, for frequent filmmakers, but maybe not people who are professional. But if you are professional or you want to go for the advanced category, that's $1,000 a month, 15 video analyses, up to 45 music recommendations. We would recommend this for production studios, YouTubers, influencers, and so on. However, if you are a business, so you are maybe an ad agency, a production house, you want unlimited video analyses, you want unlimited music recommendations, then we highly recommend going for the $3,000 a month package for businesses. So yeah, moving on, if you are a musician, this is slightly less complicated. Moving from the right to the left again, we have customized. So maybe you have certain specific needs that you want us to cater to. That's actually fine. You just need to get in touch with us. We will actually be able to accommodate anything that you need. This is actually only available with annual payment, but very flexible. You just need to get in contact with us. However, if you want to maybe start from the bottom and start with general, that's entirely free. You get 40% of the revenue. And based on the annual package, taxes and fees are not included. So if you want to step up a bit, you can go to advanced. That's free as well. You can go from up to 45% of the revenue. You can upload 1,000 pieces of music or sign up for 2-year contracts, or upload to 10,000 pieces of music or sign up for 10 years of contract. So here, we also highly welcome any kind of donation or any kind of support monetarily, because these donations can actually get you a pass to our FAIM Festival, as well as a 14-day free trial on our AI product, and it actually gives you a newsletter as well about innovative music as well as the film industry. So our donations, you can start from $1, $10, $50 to $100. We are very flexible with regards to this, but if you would like a FAIM Festival pass or a 14-day free trial, feel free to donate. Yeah, so thank you very much. If you have any questions, feel free to just unmute yourself or shoot us a question in the chat. And that should be all for today. Thank you.